Hello, 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 hello. Hello, and welcome to this Final Boss Fight live stream of Dragon Age Inquisition, and it's finally time. Well, it's almost finally time. I need to get to the war room. But we're going to go and initiate the final push.
Worship.
It's the final countdown. It's time to actually go and save the Empress, which is apparently one of the things that we've been moving towards. I need to collect up on the various bits and pieces that we sent our team out to deal with last time, and possibly send them out on new things to do, because we've still got sort of side quests and bits and pieces. Ooh, enhanced chain lightning ring. Is that it? Dearest Josephine, do you recall the last letter I sent you about the new volunteers who had reported to Suladin Keep to help with our efforts? Lady Duchette, daughter of Lord Basil Maron, was one of them. We were unaware of her real identity because she came to us disguised as a villager. Unfortunately, Lord Basil has just now discovered the whereabouts of his missing daughter and has accused the Inquisition of kidnapping her. Lord Basil's colourful slander of the Inquisition has cast a shadow on our relations with wealthy South Orlesian society, complicating matters. Lady Duchette refuses to return to her father in the gilded cage of a gentlewoman. I can't very well tie her up and deliver her to the Lord in the Barrel, can I? Lady Duchesse should follow her heart. Lord Basil is a minor noble and his favour is not worth courting. I can trick him into social ruin.
Hard to believe he was disgraced at all.
The situation was complicated.
Good luck, Josephine. Michel du Chevant, Celene's disgraced champion, has joined the Inquisition. He is an honourable man, but a casualty of Orlesian brutal politics and prejudices. Find him a place in an organisation where he can feel at home. Michael can do little for me in Valroyo's halls of power, but he knows about the Alluvians controlled by the elves of Orlais. I'll have him work with Solus and our scholars to discover all we can of those mirrors. Was once a renowned chevalier, he's bested Grand Duke Gaspard in single combat. By all means, Cullen. According to Dorian, it was possible to discover who it might be possible to discover who Corypheus once was. Knowing that he was human could make him less attractive to Tevinter zealots who think of him as a god. Acquiring this information, however, is much more difficult than one might suppose. Such ancient information could be found in the Magisterium's library in Minrathus, but the Grand Archivist has so far replied to our messages with polite misdirection. Dorian says he is the king of this particular castle and knows it. He might be blocking our efforts out of allegiance to Corypheus, or simply because he can. Or we'll go around him. I can send an agent to infiltrate the archive.
Inquisitor.
Meanwhile, wicked eyes and wicked hearts. An assassin is stalking the Empress. Celene's death would plunge Orlais into chaos, leaving it an easy target for Corypheus. At the Winter Palace of Halam Sharal. These are fun names. Celene is holding peace talks with her rebellious cousin Grand Duke Gaspard. Under the guise of a grand ball, every noble in the Empire will attend, making it the perfect place and time for Corypheus's assassin to strike. We can arrange an invitation to attend to keep him from destroying Orlais if we hurry. Well then, let us hurry.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celene will be meeting for peace talks with usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celene's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celene outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Sharal into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celene's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and
Scandalous.
blurted it out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celene's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celene is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celene is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
We shouldn't waste any time. Let's go to the Winter Palace.
Well, it's time. To the Winter Palace. Yep, these are the people I would take to the palace.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
So, you're Inquisitor Kadash. From the stories I heard, you are hewn from solid steel and carried 1,000 daggers. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
I can see many benefits to such an alliance.
Keep the image firmly in mind. We may see it materialize by the end of the evening. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
You're a woman after my own heart, my lady. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briara, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor?
Don't be an idiot. How could the Herald of Andraste be at war?
Maybe it's just a servant.
Rude.
Pardon me, dwarf. Have you seen a ring lying about anywhere? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Countess finds out, make her have mercy. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
Is this the ring?
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure. I cannot believe you found it.
It was like
Saved
5
me
feet
a
that way.
lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
Apparently, your praise is fine.
Is that the Inquisitor?
It was. I had no idea. Are all the Delancey's here?
Maker, I hope not.
Is there anything? Oh, I can read the plaque. The Viciel Fountain. Emperor Judicael I commissioned this massive fountain to commemorate House Valmond's historic victory against Xavier Draken. The 4 lions represent Emperor Alphonse Valmont and his 3 younger brothers, Duke Isidore d'Arles, Duke Yvonne of Sevrin, and Duke Stefan of Valmontagne, who took the field against the usurper. I guess there's nothing else to interact with out here. So yes, let's not keep the people waiting.
Where has that servant gone? Elves. Always shirking their duties.
Do you mind? We don't wish to be disturbed.
Commence the eavesdropping.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
Interesting.
Yes, I can see why you wanted to keep that private.
Is it true the Inquisitor was headed out of the Fade by Andraste?
Yes. Belt of staggering.
Where has that servant gone? Elves.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like wicked grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
It might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. The bull in particular.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine. Andraste, watch over us all.
I don't think she thinks it's going to be fine. God, I hope this goes well. God, this is my nightmare. Small talk to the death. I do like they've given me a very straightforward set of stairs to go up, and I'm just ignoring them in favour of the two hidey holes.
If nothing else, the Inquisition backing Gaspar would make Celene nervous. You know how fine
Need to have this jacket let out a little.
I wish there was more news coming from the
I had no idea.
I had no idea.
Interesting. Waste of time.
You're telling me I just heard... The Grand Library of Halam Sharal, the Winter Palace's collection of book is one of the world's largest. Only the Library of the University of Orlesian and the Imperial Palace Library compare. Famed cabinet maker Gustave of Valfontaine designed and built the shelf. The finest example of his marquetry technique still exists in existence. And yet, the door is closed.
How has the lyrium trade dropped off so sharp?
With so much fighting financially in my opening.
My contact said there's a new supplier. Can't track down who it might be. I heard the
I
Grand
had
Duke
hoped to
invited
tour the Royal Wing
Inquisition
Gardens
here.
again.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire.
Do I not get a fancy mask?
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Kadash. Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage Underground, champion of the blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Lord Dorian Pavus, member of the Circle of Arantium, son of Lord Magister Hallwood Pavus of Azariel, the Iron Bull, leader of the famed mercenary company Bull's Chargers.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celene. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lady Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I am delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I have no words to suffice. Halam Shiral has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Given BioWare's ability to animate the lead character dancing, so do I.
A word when you have a moment.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? Are they... Do they want for anything?
Papa's perfectly happy. Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this her?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
Where did you hear such nonsense?
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
Those stories are little more than wistful thinking, my lady.
Oh, how dull Redcliffe must have been then.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's bills.
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of.
The dancing is so dull, Your Worship. But the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Josie.
Go on, Josephine.
Half Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh, yes. As she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette.
Stop. Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
Huh.
I'm glad to have...
With a doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette. That's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celene has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic.
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celene has held the throne successfully for years.
Yeah, I didn't realize that we were going to say the same thing again.
Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
I'm glad to have heard so many half of stories about Josephine.
Can you believe the Inquisition filled its ranks with apostates? You just know.
How could the Empress afford to renovate the place?
Compendium of Orlesian Theatre. The most unusual part of Orlesian theatre, appropriately enough, revolves around our southern neighbours' love of masks. Every actor wears a mask, and every mask follows a hierarchy of shape and colours that indicates to the audience the character's importance. Half-faced green masks indicate a leading male role, for example, while half-faced purple masks are for primary female characters. Full white masks are reserved for roles of no clear gender, such as spirits, except for demons, whose masks must always be black and red. Further complicating matters for those new to Orlesian theatre, an actor's race or sex has no bearing on the parts they can play. If a director believes they can sell the part, men can play dowagers, women can play dukes, and even an elf can play a king. Once donned, the mask is understood to be absolutely them. None of the actors I spoke to could explain to me the history behind this tradition, but bristled when I suggested other nations find it strange. There is a strong bond of trust between Orlesian theatre groups and troops and their viewers. Indeed, I have rarely attended such attentive audiences than in Val Royeaux. It is my guess that Orlesians, surrounded as they are by masks in their daily lives, both require and fully respect a place where the objects boldly display their wearers' intentions for a change. An appendix at the back of this volume lists the appearances and meanings of Orlais theatrical masks. These conventions are vital to understanding the history of its finest theatre, a journey I hope you will find as rewarding as I have. Yay!
Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Are you
I heard Celene was having the entire wing redecorated.
Inquisitor,
But the time
did you need something?
Crucious.
The sooner we track down
Why would
this
she do such a
infiltrator, the
thing
better.
now?
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
I'll let you know at once if I do.
Do you have any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
I still remember the day they came to town.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
I'm...
Good. I was hoping it would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celene is from her side. Empress Celene is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
How can Celene openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
You think she's controlling the minds of the court? That's powerful blood magic.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
I'm going to be exploring this person who has apparently forgotten entirely how to move their body.
Waste of time.
Will end tonight. The Empress says.
When my third husband, Pierre, lost his life to Thessalia, I swore off marriage forever.
Look at Lady Cambion's slippers, trimmed with pearls and emeralds, and those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose and you're concerned about buckles on shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt. She is unconcerned with the possibility of losing the shoe or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambien's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambien acquire such a grand shoe, What has she done? Who has she bedded? These are all useful questions, no?
You're different here than in Skyhold. More approachable, perhaps.
This is Halam Shiral, Inquisitor. This is the Imperial Court. This is the beating heart of the Great Game. Of course, everyone is wearing a mask. I learned this very young. I was still a girl when I attended my first ball. All this, the smiles, the small talk, it is a dance. And like any dance, it can be learned. For some of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be performed in our sleep.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
What we need most of all is a stable Orlais. Either Celene or Gaspard can give us that.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
What were they doing in the western approach? It's a wasteland.
Where has that servant gone?
Are you happy to sing a chord?
For all the glances here.
Where am I? Oh, wait. It's telling me to go through this door.
Maximilian swept me off my feet. Such a scandal. A forced marriage to a man almost half my age.
You must dance with me, Commander. We cannot stand about all evening.
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
Apparently my court approval has gone up. Okay. Oh. Oh.
The only one to survive the Temple of Sacred Ashes. Yes.
I don't like that. Nobody should know what's
My dear. Another time, perhaps? Oh, sweet Gerard.
I don't like that, Grand Duke. Nobody should own as many hunting dogs as he does.
He does own a lot of hunting dogs, apparently.
Leave us.
In the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
The last 2 people we sent to the servants' quarters have failed to report.
There's been a lot of activity from the Duke's people over there. I'll send another agent.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
You should have considered that before threatening.
You got anything that needs killing? Because the nobles keep messing with me and they think I don't know they're doing it. If this keeps up, I'm gonna wear somebody's skull as my fancy little mask.
Any interest in a dance?
Oh shit, the nobles would love that. Can you imagine Josephine's face trying to explain that we were... Wait, were you serious? Because if so, then yeah, absolutely. I mean, once we stop the assassins and all that.
Look at this with the eyes of a Ben Hasrath and tell me what you see.
It's a mess. Everyone's trying so hard to hide that they're walking around in plumage. Makes it tough to spot the dangerous lies, as opposed to the normal stuff. Oh, but that couple over there with the silver masks? The woman's doing one of the nobles, and the guy's doing 2 different servants.
What do you think of the masks the nobles are wearing?
They're no good as disguises, and they don't cover the mouth or hide body language, so they're not much help for lying. As fashion goes, I don't know. I've seen dumber.
Anything catching your eye?
They've got these candied nuts with some kind of spice on them. It's sweet until you swallow, and then... bam! Hot. Nothing on the assassins, though.
Keep up the good work, Bull.
I'll just stay here and eat.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Briala we have a situation.
Interesting.
I heard the Inquisition.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Germain? His own uncle.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
Panicked attaché roaming about?
Awfully selfish of this Philippe, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the Council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me rant. You are too kind, Inquisitor.
Does anyone really think the war will end tonight?
The Empress says.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
I should look around. Well, well. What's this?
Clara kitchen staff entered servants' wings by main stair. 1:30. Vernon undergardener entered servants' wing from hall 245. Sophie chambermaid entered servants' wings from hall 322. Briara, we need immediate support down there. Something's gone wrong.
Did I see you talking to Duke Cyril de Montfort?
It was merely being polite. And I accepted.
I don't like that Grand Duke. Nobody should own as many.
We're not talking about the blood on the floor. No?
Interesting. Boring.
It's interesting a second ago.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
Another time, my lord.
Florian hasn't spoken to you.
My Lady Inquisitor!
May we have a word? It is very important. The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celene is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
That's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
As soon as Gaspard is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Well...
This is all so familiar. I half expect my mother to materialize from the crowd and criticize my manners.
Is this how the elite of Tevinter carry on?
You could almost mistake this for a soiree in the Imperium. The same double-dealing, elegant poison canapes. It's lacking only a few sacrificial slaves and some blood magic. But the night is still young.
Have you seen anything I should know about?
I'm trying to keep watch for magic, you know, Tevinters. We can't cross a room without casting a spell. If there are Tevinter agents here, we'll find them.
What if your mother were actually here? Where'd we be then?
Short one mage after he's dragged out by his earlobe.
I'm having difficulty picturing that.
Picture me a young boy of 5 years then. She certainly always has.
Try not to get too drunk while I'm gone.
You ask so much of me.
Are all the Delancey's here?
Maker, I hope not.
Exploring the off-limit spaces of the palace can yield rewards, but take care not to be gone too long. While you're absent from the party, people will notice, and your court approval will drop. Lady M, I need you at my side tonight. The unpleasantness in the royal wing has convinced me there is no safety within the palace. I do not expect my cousin to employ magic, but I would hardly be surprised if you provoked another infestation. Since my court enchanter is not here to assist me, I must rely entirely upon you. There is no one else I can trust.
Interesting.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celene.
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
The wisest woman in all the land, the cry is called, come one and all to hear words like jewels, bright with meaning and grand purpose. When all had come and gathered near, the lady spoke. Beyond us is a field empty of rightness and wrong. There you may find me, my soul unarmoured and my shield shrouded by my tears for those who yet say no regrets. Let sorrow's water be dear. Let sorrow water what's dear. Wisdom cannot grow in barren sand.
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
Interesting. Just gossip.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds.
You should have considered that before threatening to burn them all in their homes.
Sorry, excuse me. Tent, King Draken turns his crown in his hands. Enter his trusted cousin, Captain Ashen. Hail, your majesty. The army awaits. The armies wait on you. What of the enemy? The blighted ones mass on the hill, in larger numbers than ever we've seen. We are outmatched on the field. Andraste armed us with faith. Our allies are a week from Cumberland. With the sausages. We are aided by the Maker's words. I do not doubt, yet your brow is vexed. Draken throws down his crown. Pride killed our prophet. Her sacred words are all we've left. If victory spurns us, who will carry them forward? Who will bear the chant of light? Cousin, the armies wait. Maker for a soul fit to lead them. It's little wonder King Draken's life is one of the most popular tales in Orlais. After both the founding of Orlais and the Chantry, the charismatic young noble battled the second blight for the rest of his reign. Frey's plays are notable for being the first to portray Orlais' founder as a man beset by doubts, as are we all. Instead of an idealized cipher, a grand cleric's attempt to ban the play, saying it criticized the current state of the Chantry, but the Sword of Draken proved too popular among the masses and the nobility, and remains a staple of Orlesian theatre to this day. Woo! I was kind of hoping it would, but it turns out, I guess.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of them.
Good evening, Inquisitor.
Interesting. Boring.
Alright, alright.
We are not serving drinks. Bother someone else.
Nope. Need to go to Josephine first. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. Got to go to the servants' quarters. Something's happening in the servants' quarters.
You were acquainted with my darling Airfield, weren't you? I still cannot believe it was putting together.
So many crimes of fashion.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
The things courtiers get up to.
Can't believe there's apparently 30 of those. Apparently nobody's come back from the servants' quarters. Which I get the feeling means this is a possibly bad idea. Yeah, I got the feeling I might need that. I don't suppose either of you fancy giving me the key, do you?
Waste of time.
Triumph of the Dragon Age, commissioned by Empress Celene in honor of the Grey Warden actions at the Battle of Denerim, which ended the Fifth Blight. Yeah, that person just disappeared.
We can only hope Celene prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all. It's been too long since I
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
Interesting.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
was any doubt of the fate by Andraste?
Yes.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valuaya.
This is quite a grand collection of book. Scandalous password. I can go up that way to sneak through to the upstairs rooms I need to explore if I could find another of these statues.
Then my eighth husband, tragically crushed by the cult.
So many crimes of fashion. I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Excellent. So many crimes of fashion.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
Is it true the Inquisitor was any doubt of the fate by Andraste?
Inquisitor? Inquisitor?
Hello.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
We can only hope Celene prevails tonight. Gaspard is with us.
Not explored much down here, I guess. That's not actually a door. There is nothing down there, is there?
Is it true the Assembly is considering naming another paragon?
Surface Smith? Unlikely.
The faces talk even when they aren't moving. Silk on satin on skin, always wanting. Chaste, but chaste. Too many.
Are you all right, Cole? You seem distracted. more than usual.
They have faces inside their faces, lying with a layer that tells the truth. I don't know how to help them.
Have you observed anything happening yet?
Leliana has many faces. When she puts on a new one, she changes all the way down.
What are you doing, Cole?
A fallen fan can cut like a kiss. Hot breath from the wrong boy on the naked nape of the neck. I helped until they made me stop. Now they've all forgotten.
Stay out of trouble, Cole.
Socks get wet when the tide rises.
Yes. Ooh. Really hoping for a statuette. Grandchildren of Emperor Judical Valmont First and Duchess da 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 da. That thing I just picked up, I should have maybe read it. Yeah, that's precisely how I'd hide the hidden door in my library too. Scandalous lead. I need to be getting back to the party soon. Celene, we can discuss this like adults, can't we? We both know the weapon at Briella's disposal could not only turn the tide in our war, but every war. The Empire must control it. I do not believe you disagree. She is now a greater threat to Orlais than anything else. If you and I work together, we can wrest control away from her. Do not deceive yourself that she will be open to negotiation or diplomacy. You know her better than anyone. You know that's impossible.
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
That sure is a bell.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
Well, well. What have we here? The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith.
Oh.
Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself.
You put your top away.
What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
I'm here on important business concerning the entire Empire.
As am I, it seems. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celene on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
I hope so. I could use another ally here.
A sentiment I share, considering recent events.
Recent events?
Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celene is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
You left Celene alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough. For the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celene? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you? If anything were to happen to Celene, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor, even if they knew otherwise. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
Why did you kill the agent? He might have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight had he not attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly, I caught him in an illicit act. I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
don't think the talks are going well.
The Empress will get us through.
I'm still in mourning for my beloved Etienne. No one has ever seen such a violent tailoring accident.
So many crimes of fascists.
Shall we dance?
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
The things courtiers get up to.
Why would the Empress invite that elf woman?
The game, of course.
Inquisitor,
Celene
to
has
what do
something
we owe
else
this
to
honor?
We will be happy to assist you if we can.
Their Imperial Majesty is unfortunately occupied at present.
My investigations turned up something interesting. Perhaps you could tell me something then. We haven't been properly introduced.
How rude of us to forget.
Milady Inquisitor, may I present Lady Couteau?
And Lady Colombe.
And of course, Lady Fleur. We are the Empress's ladies-in-waiting.
I'd like to know more about Empress Celene.
Her Majesty has held the throne since she was just 16 years old.
She is respected and beloved, not just in Orlais, but across Thedas.
She doesn't care much for liver, and she drinks her tea black.
That may not be pertinent.
If the evening ends favorably for the Empress, how does the Inquisition benefit?
Her Imperial Majesty brings the might of the Orlesian Empire with her friendship.
She is also a respected diplomat and world leader. She can forge alliances for you with Rivain, Antiva, the Underfels.
And she throws the best parties.
Good evening.
Until next time, Inquisitor.
Do take care.
Enjoy the masquerade.
Did you see Gaspard dance?
He and Celene aren't getting anywhere, it's obvious.
Whoa.
Who was that Inquisition officer over there? You'll never get to talk to him.
Let's double check and see. This is the Servant's Wing key.
This could be worth checking out.
I mean, if it isn't, we wasted our time getting the key for it. Well, that's a dead body.
Breath painful, stabbing, and then real stabbing. Lungs full, frothing, scent of apples as it all goes black.
Death by Apple Pie, a lovely poem by our dear friend Cole.
This was no servant. What was he doing here?
He doesn't belong. Even if he weren't dead, he would be wrong.
Is that the Chalon family crest? What have you been up to, Gaspard?
Time to have a word with the Duke.
No! No!
Venatori agents! That must be the Venatori leader.
Just stay down.
The Venatori were watching this approach. They're organized.
Bloody shield. Me. Damn it. I think we're going to call it here. We'll come back to this next time. Well, apparently they didn't give us a sensible... This is going much better. Oh. Right, as I was saying, I think we'll stop here for now. I'll be back next week with some more of this. I'm just going to exit to the menu so that I don't keep losing court approval while I potter around in the gardens trying to find the murderer that's trying to kill the Empress. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please do hit the follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, a completely free way that you can support us on the channel. It really does mean a lot to us. We have a Discord you can join to chat with us about the games we're playing and things that we're doing. We have a YouTube channel that you can go to catch up on all of the previous videos that we have done. And we have a website at finalbossfight.co.uk that you can go to catch up on all of the stuff that we do. Such as these upcoming streams. Tomorrow we'll be back with Midweek Minecraft, where I think we're going to look at upgrading the power around the castle and potentially the other bases. On Sunday it is Dungeon of the Mad Mage, as we are continuing through the current level of the dungeon that they are on, Muriel's Gauntlet. And then on Monday next week, Wild Sea continues, and hopefully Sean will be the streamer this time, which means I'm free to not sit around and not be able to use my computer all night. Yay for me. And then Tuesday next week I'll be back with more of this as we continue to try and save the Empress. For now, see who's around to do a raid. Whomst be around for raiding? Let's raid the Try It Tuesdays over at Zombie Workshop. We'll see you guys again real soon. For now, so long. Bye, guys.